It's good to see you. Obviously last year, we've talked a little bit since last season, but a nice season for you. But do you feel like coming into this year, you're kind of poised for a bit of a breakout season after kind of getting your feet wet last year?
Yeah, I think I've actually grown a lot since last year and kind of learned a lot of things from KD, Visca, Tony, all the guys that are older than me and some of the guys that left. And I think I'm ready to come and just show what I can do for real this time. So
let's go to Adam Munster Tiger.
Hey, Dimitri, have you been still kind of working primarily out of the slot? And what does that rotation at receiver look like this preseason? How many different guys have been rotating in there with the ones?
Yeah, I've kind of been working more at the slot because unfortunately we've had KD on a little bit of a hamstring issue, but he's back pretty much full speed now. But we have a lot of depth at receiver, so it's kind of just been whatever rotation we kind of need, what guys need to get in, what guys need some work, what guys need a little rest time. And we're not skipping a step wherever we're at. So we just got a bunch of talent in the wide receiver room, and whoever plays can play.
Go to Neil Welk.
Hey, Dimitri, quick question for you about the quarterbacks. How is it working, trying to develop chemistry with, 2 or 3 different guys as opposed to, one pretty determined starter?
I mean, we're all good friends with the quarterbacks, like all 3 of them, even the walk-ons. It just comes down to getting that work in with them, and they've done an excellent job just being prepared and knowing what they're doing and getting guys right and building that chemistry up when they do get the opportunity. And it'll be interesting to see who we come out on Folsom with.
Henry Chisholm.
Hey, Dimitri, how would you grade the offense's performance in today's scrimmage versus their performance in the first scrimmage?
Today we were a little more sluggish, and Coach Durrell kind of mentioned that, but we're getting better overall. I mean, we had an excellent 2 weeks of camp, and I think we're ready to kind of prepare for UCLA to come in here, and it's going to be a battle, and we're ready for it. So, but definitely a little more sluggish today on the offensive side for this scrimmage, but overall, I think we're still looking pretty decent.
Let's go to Justin Guerrero.
Dimitri, we were talking to Coach Maxey the other day, who told us that you guys, as a wide receiver group, were really giving his defensive backs a good challenge, not only just in the passing game, but more specifically, just going downfield to block them on run plays. Like, how would you grade your group's performance just in terms of being on a run block assignments?
I mean, we work our craft in every little detail. So we've worked those run block assignments. We know the calls we have to make to push to the safety, push to the apex player. And we kind of just pride ourselves on making those blocks and getting those running backs open when they're giving time for the quarterback for us. So yeah, we're just keeping going. So sorry guys, some of my guys walking by, but
Brian Howell.
Hey, Dimitri, you said you've had a pretty good couple weeks of camp as a team. I'm curious at this point what you feel like the offense is doing really well right now that you feel you guys are ready for a game here in a couple weeks.
Honestly, I think we look pretty good overall. I think the receivers are getting open. I think the quarterbacks are putting it on them, making the right reads. I think the running backs have done an excellent job running the ball. Linemen have done an excellent job blocking. So overall, we're just getting better and better, and I feel like we're going to have a really good season this year.
Okay, any other questions for we got Neil Welk.
Hey, Dimitri, just really quick. Usually when you're preparing for the beginning of a season, it's September, August. It's nice and warm out there today. Obviously not quite the same. How is it getting ready for a season in this kind of weather? And will this maybe help you when UCLA comes to town?
Yeah, we have definitely talked about getting ready to play in the cold because that's what we're going to be in. The receivers have even switched to screw-ins on our cleats instead of the moldings, so that we have a little more traction out there. And I don't know if them Cali boys are ready for the cold, so it'll be interesting to see how they do and how we do. But